Of course, it's a piece about romance. It's got tons of humor in it. It's a piece about transformation. But the thing that I'm most struck by in it is that it's a piece about forgiveness. For me, this piece is very close to my heart because actually the first opera I ever worked on was an adaptation of Cenerentola that was done by Vancouver Opera and Schools. And it was an adaptation that was done by Anne Hodges, and it was performed in English. So if people see me at the show in the audience, they might hear me singing along to myself in English. So Rossini would not approve. One of the lovely things about Cenerentola is that Rossini wrote it very quickly. It's sort of one of the famous things is that the libretto happened in 22 days and the music happened in 24 days. The music, the spirit of the piece has a little bit of that energy and that haste and that excitement inside it. We had the first sing-through yesterday, and both Les Stala, the conductor, and I were really struck with how joyful it is. I think going to an opera, a theatrical experience, and allowing yourself to be swept up in the joy is a really magical thing to do. It's interesting because while Cinderella is a very well-known story, this is a little bit of a different take on it. And when I was doing my preparation coming into it, I think what's really striking to me is how Cinderella, she drives her own story. Cenerentola has a line laid in the piece that loosely translates to, "My revenge will be to forgive them." And it makes me think of the Michelle Obama quote, "When they go low, we go high." And I really think that's the message of the piece, and I think it's a really beautiful message that you can meet terrible behavior with forgiveness. And so I think now is a really great time to kind of bring that energy and that message into the world.